guys, welcome to Call You Back.
We're back after another eventful 2 weeks.
Yes, and I fear now I have nothing to live for. I fear that I'm just like, I'm an NPC now. You know what I'm saying?
What's
lot
that?
happened. Non-playable character.
Oh.
I am no longer a main character. I'm in the back. I have nothing exciting going on anymore.
Okay.
You know when people like skydive and they have so much adrenaline and so much excitement and then they can't live life normally anymore? Like they don't feel excitement.
Oh, okay.
That's me.
Someone get her a plane, please.
We just went to, there's something went to you?
You have lip gloss? I'm like, trying to be discreet.
Okay, did I get it?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm like,
I know.
So we had a very eventful weekend. So we went to White Foxes, as seen on her
Promo
shirt.
right here.
We went to their event.
Yeah.
They're known to throw these like bangers, these like big parties with
Everybody.
tons of celebrities. I mean, tons of influencers.
And celebrities. Selling Sunset, the whole cast.
Little sprinkle
right there.
of celebrities. There was like performances by Lado. Last year it was like Megan the Stallion. How do you say her name?
Meg
So
Stallion.
it's just Meg.
No, that sounds like Megalodon.
So what is it?
It's Meg the Stallion. Meg the Stallion.
But is it Megan the Stallion?
No, it's Meg the Stallion.
Okay, so it's Meg.
Meg the Stallion. Now
And
I'm saying it so
Tyga.
much. If you say Meg, it sounds like Megalodon. So Meg the Stallion. It's one word.
You always relate everything back to sharks.
I do. I love sharks.
We can't go into the shark
Okay.
tangent is crazy. Her shark lore is crazy.
I have like this obsession with sharks.
That's her personality.
But I'm scared of them. But I'm keeping up with everything in Florida. So anyway.
Oh, and we're literally on the opposite the opposite end. Okay. What was I saying?
Oh.
Anyways, sprinkle here and there of celebrities, tons of influencers. So like last year we went and culture shock.
Oh,
We
absolutely.
were shivering, deer in headlights.
I felt so like a little kid walking into school for the first time.
No, I was like, in the way that I talked to no one, nothing, no people because I was scared. But then we got training.
Yeah.
We trained, we went in prepared, we walked in like we knew what we were doing and we owned the place.
Actually, I'm very proud of us for that because we were not scared at all.
Me too.
I was scared of my outfit, but that was it.
Well, last year I didn't even walk the carpet. This year I walked it. I had like...
That's true.
I did the whole thing. I walked it. First thing that we did when I walked in, they had plates of...
drinks.
What was it?
Palomas.
Palomas.
My
I
favorite.
said, thank you. Walked around like... Mm-hmm. You know, not snooty.
No.
But just not scared.
We really kind of owned it. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a difference in being snooty and like...
Yeah.
And just being confident and knowing whenever you walk into a room as a woman, just know where you're going. You know what I'm saying?
And we did.
It exudes confidence.
I'm really proud of us though because our first event, we were like,
scared.
what's going on?
Yeah.
And this time we walked in, got our drink, we got some fries, we took a lap.
And we met so many people.
It was actually kind of cool.
It was
to
actually
see it.
super cool. So two things. A really great thing that happened to us and a really funny bad thing that happened to us. I'm going to start with the great. I met my celebrity crush.
She sure did.
I sure did.
And he's obsessed with Ari.
Oopsies. We'll talk about manifestation later.
Yes.
But anyways, met my celebrity crush and we also got told off. In a fight, told off, cursed at by another celebrity. You want to tell the story?
Yeah, she is crazy.
Set the scene.
All the stuff that they're saying on the internet about her, I believe because she was not nice.
Preface, she is known to be a little cuckoo Coco for Cocoa Puffs right now on the interweb.
Yeah.
And we now know that is real. That's not fake.
We can attest to that.
Yeah.
Put us on trial. Jury.
Put us on the
stand.
Put us on the stand.
And we can tell you it's true because we were walking around. There's so many people there. You just you want to walk around, whatever.
Yeah.
Our friend Dabs runs into her friend, and she is sitting at a table. He's sitting at a table with Tara, Yummy, Tana,
Johnny,
everybody. So we just like stopped. She's talking to him. Ari and I are just standing there, like we're literally right next to Tana and Tara. Like what?
We're shivering, because I love Tana.
Yeah.
So in that moment, what
100%.
I'm doing, let me put this up because it's making noise. But what I'm doing is I'm not thinking about anything else. I'm not talking to anyone. I'm thinking about the fact that, like, where Sav is where Tara, Yummy, and Tanamoto are. So I'm just looking, like, straight with my drink in my hand, doing nothing, not saying anything. And Sav is doing the same thing. Our friend Dabs is talking to this guy, though.
She knows him, whatever.
She knows him.
So I'm scanning the room at one point, and I look back, and said influencer is raising her voice.
Let's give her a name. Let's name her.
You name it because I'm gonna give it away.
I know. I
can't.
I want to say.
She's gonna eat us alive.
The way Okay, I can't give her a name because I want to say.
I know what you want to say.
The food.
Yes. That's the only thing that's coming to my mind.
Okay. We'll call her.
I can't even think of something.
We'll call her. I don't know. Kelsey. No, that's my manager's name. I love you, Booker.
Should we call her JJ?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna call her JJ.
But that sounds like a guy.
Oh my gosh. JC. No, I don't know. I can't think of names.
Billy.
That's like.
Oh, that's a guy too. Mm-hmm. This is hard. We can't be on the spot.
Anyway,
Jade.
Okay, that's good. We'll call her Jade. Okay, that was a long time for nothing.
I know.
So I'm scanning the room. I look around. And Jade is getting a little buck wild behind us. And I'm like, at first I didn't know who she was until Ari had told me who that was. And I was like, because
she's like huge right now.
Yeah, I'm not really good with names and faces, especially in person. I feel like people look different. Anyway, she's standing with this guy and she's like raising her voice, raising her hands. And I'm like, what's all the fuss about? Come to find out, she's fussing about us. Us.
Sav mentioned just now that she scanned the room and she saw Jade. You didn't need to scan the room to understand that Jade was there because she was
loud,
screaming, yapping, screaming.
Causing a scene. And let's say that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, in this moment, I'm not listening. No. I have no idea I don't care what she's saying because I'm freaking out that I'm seeing the people right next to me, to my side. And so I had no idea. Come to find out later, Sav tells me that Jade is like, look at these girls. They look so dumb. They look stupid. Like, look at fangirling over him. Like, I would never do that. They look like
and they're talking about
the PG-13.
They're talking about our friend's friend. So we stopped at that whole table to talk. Our friend Dabs is talking to her friend. So she thinks we're trying to hit on him. She thinks we're trying to clout chase or what was she saying? Fangirl over him. And Ari and I met him seconds ago.
She said clout chase too. I'm like,
seconds ago.
I didn't even say hi to him. Like, he probably thought I was rude because I was just like freaking out. I didn't say a singular word. And this girl's saying that I'm clout chasing. I'm trying to like little mess with her man.
That was a thing because apparently we talked to him later on in the night and we told him what happened because he knows her. And at one point she was trying to talk to him and she was like, hey, blah, 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 blah. We'll call him Jake. She's like, hey, Jake, I got to talk to you. And he was like, wait, I'm talking to our friend Dabs. And then at that point, she got mad because minutes later, she's over here talking crap about us, saying we're clout chasing this and that over somebody we barely met.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't listening to anything. I was thinking about what I said earlier. I was like, did I out someone?
No, you didn't. Someone? If you did, I don't even know their names. So
the guys at least. I'll edit it in post. Hey, Ari. Anyways, I don't know what you said, but yeah,
she was crazy. Literally but trying to fight us.
This was the thing. It was like the Lord that I didn't hear her because, and like I'm glad Sav didn't tell me till later because the one thing about me is that if you're gonna speak out my name, if you're gonna speak to me with such disrespect and things that like are not true, I will confront you. I will like say, excuse me, who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Because like, look at us. And I would have like said something, and she's the type of girl that the second I would say something, knock me right in the face.
No, she would have caused a scene. She would have caused.
She would have.
That's why I was like, let's just get out of here because at that point she was already getting too loud, and I'm like, it just irks me when people don't know the facts and they don't know like the background and they're just getting crazy for nothing because
she was already like all up in the guy's face, like swinging her hands, like she would have fully like got me kicked out, like by
girl, you look embarrassing. Sit down. Also,
no one wants your man. I don't know who this man is.
He don't even want you. He said so.
Your mans don't even want you, bookers.
Like we're literally sitting here. Well, I can't even talk. Standing here. I'm like picturing in my head again. Standing here waiting for our friend to stop talking to her friend.
You know what it gave? now that I'm thinking about she was saying it so loud that she wanted him to hear that, oh, these girls are fangirling over you. Like,
he knew we weren't because we were literally with our friend.
the thing is, I didn't speak a word to this man.
He was not even giving like that energy at all. And
But that's what I want to say too, is like in these arenas, and this isn't for everyone because like I can't say that. Like we've met Reagan, who is the nicest person ever.
So
like
sweet.
I'm not this way towards anyone ever. And like we've met good influencers, but the majority of people in this world, if you don't have like a significant amount of followers, if you're talking to a guy, like
absolutely,
you're like, what's the word?
Disingenuine?
Fangirling.
Oh, fangirling.
If you're talking to a girl, like you're clout chasing.
Oh my gosh.
Like you can't just have a conversation like, hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, like how's your day going? Nothing.
Like if you have a nice to meet you with like someone that's like, I'm trying to think of like a James Charles, like that type of, which
they're
we don't
thinking
stand.
you want to talk to them just to get the
like
clout.
yeah, you're just clout chasing. Like if you're like, it's nice to meet you, like a normal person.
No, you can't be nice to meet them.
Yeah,
they don't think of it that way.
so I feel like they've been like, there's been wires crossed because they get fame and then they think that stuff like that. It's like bookers.
They think that's what it's all about. The amount of people that are like, what do you do for work? I'm like, I work a 9 to 5. And they're like, oh, okay. It's okay. Like majority of us do. Yeah. But they just get weird about it. We did meet some girl on the dance floor and she was like, because she literally asked me like, what do you do for work? And I told her, and I was like, I'm here with my girl. I'm her +1. And she was like, okay, well, I want to talk to you because as a non-influencer, how is this for you? Like, how is this event for you seeing everything? And she's like dancing while she's talking to me. She was super cute. And I was like, honestly, it's kind of crazy. Like you see all these people on the internet and you think of them one way, but then when you meet them, half of them aren't what you think. Like everyone's like on the internet, like, come talk to me, come say hi to me. And then the minute you do, they're like, ew, you're clout chasing.
Yeah.
Girl, I was just following your instructions, coming to say hi. You know? Like, now I'm embarrassed.
Yeah. And like
But Ari's not like that, okay? Ari's totally not like that. Let me just preface
I'm like,
with that.
actually come talk to me and actually, like, I will befriend you. Like, I will invite you over, which is not good.
Yeah.
I'll be like,
I won't let you in because I'm scared. But it'll be fun.
I'll be like, here's my number. Like, let's.
But it's because you're genuine. Like, and a lot of these people, I think, let it get to their heads. And y'all need to come back to reality.
Well, that's another thing is like,
snap back in.
We met someone and honestly, I'm just going to say it was my celebrity crush.
Yeah.
And he's not a celebrity, but I'm just saying that. But
influencer crush.
Well, don't say that. Just kidding.
She's blushing.
So like we kind of hit it off.
Yeah.
As all I'll say, we hit it off
very quickly. I
manifested that. I was like, I literally want to meet this man, and I just want to meet him so bad. Met him, and not only did we meet, we hit it off. Period.
Yes, they did. Yes,
Anyways, he met my group of friends, y'all, and followed all of us on like socials,
Instagram, whatever.
Socials, yeah. And later, come to find out, like the next day, like unfollowed them. And it's like one of those things where it's like,
make it make sense.
Oh, Booker, why did you do it in the first place?
You were the one that was passing your phone around.
You don't have to be a robot and be like, follow me. Like we don't need to exchange socials. Like it doesn't need to be like that. And also, it's giving you just want followers.
Yeah, you have enough, Bookie. I promise you.
Guess
There's
what?
enough of them.
They're gonna unfollow you back, Bookarina, and they're gonna block you.
I never followed you in the first place.
Did you really not?
No, I never followed him in the first place. What do I have? I have no business. Like, I don't really care.
Period.
Like it wasn't like I saw him on TikTok, but Instagram, I'm not gonna follow him. But when he did that, I was like, I'm not following you because, again, you didn't have to do that. What was the point?
Like, what was the point of, like, let's exchange Instagram? So
it was
why?
So genuine that night. So cool. Nice, everything. And now I'm like.
Very nice.
Now I think, like, okay, like you said, you just want the followers. You want the whole shebang. And that's just not for me. Like, okay.
It just gives, like, it's a different world. It's a different world from OC Booker. One thing I need to do, and correct me every time I do it, is I need to eliminate Booker.
Okay, I'm gonna say
I need to eliminate it because
Booker is dead and gone.
Take a shot every time that I said, "What's on my head?"
Nothing. Oh, I had an itch.
I felt your itch, girl. It came through my head every time I said Booker.
Take a shot.
Literally, because this is bad. I'm removing it from my vocabulary from him.
It's dead and gone.
Yeah,
dead and gone. But the OC life. is so much more calmer. I think that night we were like talking and we were like, we can't wait to get back to like wake up in the OC and it's just like calm, fresh air, unpolluted. No offense to LA because it's so much fun, but
there's just like not the congestion, the traffic. Like it's just not like that here.
No.
It's just so different. And you don't see like in LA, you see like just concrete and buildings and a lot of that. And like, that's really bad. Like they did studies on that. It's like bad for your mental health. Yeah. Like when you see like sharp corners for buildings, it's like bad for your, I don't know.
What?
But yeah, you're not like, your brain is not like wired to see that. I don't know. Whatever. But here it's like you have grass, you have trees, you have all different types of trees too.
Yes.
You've got like beautiful ocean air.
Yeah.
Like you have just like I just could not live in LA.
The clear skies.
The clear sky.
No, LA is such a fun time. Like every time we go, there's so much to do. The events are always so much fun out there. But coming home to OC
is where it's at.
Yeah, there's nothing better. I'm sorry.
No.
There's nothing better.
There is nothing better.
It just feels like there's like a peace that comes over it. Like I'm home in the OC, baby.
But I did have to, after the White Fox event, I did come home, and then the next day I did go meet Rihanna herself.
Oh, yeah, she did.
Honestly, I can rest easy. I'm okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. And I'm not even a big fan of her. Hold on. Let me take everything I just said back. Hold on.
I got her lip gloss.
Like this, like, craze, like, Rihanna fan. Like, the only album I ever listened to was the red one.
Oh.
What's it? Anti-hero?
I just
Taylor
keep thinking
Swift.
Pond to Replay. Hey, Mr. D.
No, it's the Consideration one. See, back in the day,
the umbrella shine. That's not even the words.
No. I come from the benevolent. I
don't even know that.
Oh, it's that's when be so.
Oh, okay, that
album,
one.
Because back in the day, I couldn't listen to any of that stuff.
She was on repeat.
Yeah, so that's the only like album I really knew of Riri.
Yeah.
But seeing her, that's a different type of event. The security there, I felt like I was getting screened to go to the White House. I'm like the White Fox, the White House. They were like they were everywhere.
Wait, that's so cool.
I know, it was cool. It was really cool.
They did have a lot of security though at White Fox this event versus the last one.
You should have seen this Fenty hair.
They were in every corner.
Girl, it was like
they were in
like
the hair.
The president of the United States was in the building.
Miss Riri's coming through. I thought ASAP was to be there. I would have been so jealous.
Me too, but it doesn't make sense.
He had to watch the kids. He had to watch kids. His kids.
He's watching the kids.
I hope so. Dads are not babysitters.
Period.
They're parents.
But that wouldn't have been good. Like that wouldn't have been like safe if he came too, because there's just random. Like why was I there? You know?
Because you manifested that. I'm sure you did.
But the thing was we were leaving, and this girl that worked there was like, I'm just letting you know that I think that you should grab one more drink, a couple more drinks, and stay a little bit longer, and that's all I'm allowed to tell you. And I was like, oh, so she's telling me right now that Rihanna is coming out, because it was supposed to end at 12. It was already like 11:30. I'm like, Rihanna is like, she's taking too long. Like, Bookers, speed it up a little bit.
Take a shot. You said Bookers.
Baby girl.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Baby girl. Come
that's force.
And so I was like, oh, yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. And I grabbed one drink, went on the dance floor, like, busted down a little bit. She came out. I saw her. Like, her skin is perfect. Her voice is like, the way she talks, she's funny.
She has an accent?
She's an accent.
Oh,
she's funny, and she's cute, and she's, like, nice. I name every, like...
she's everything and more.
I name every characteristic.
Aw.
But yeah, that was fun.
I'm excited she's coming out with hair stuff, because I also heard she's going to come back with some music.
Oh, yeah.
I saw that on
Instagram.
Said
that on the stage.
She did? You forgot to tell me.
She said, this is the longest I've taken on a project. Oh, wait, never mind. That's R9.
What's that?
I don't know, but then I looked it up later, and it's like like when she wore that shirt that said I'm retired, but it's like she's writing a song. I don't know. She's coming out with music, and I think the album is that.
Music and hair, R9.
But we did use I'm like,
the gel?
Fenty Hair sponsor us, because we used it.
I love it.
And it smells really good.
Oh, I can smell it right now, and I love when a hair product smells good, because this one tube of gel we were using didn't work, and it did not smell good.
No.
This, yum.
Oh, she said,
Yum. I love it.
But now that we are, so I got into like, I want to stop saying bookers, right? Mm-hmm. But I just think about this the other day. Like, I have some confessions.
These are my confessions.
Okay, so I labeled this in my notes. Confessions, parentheses, I don't want to learn I don't want to learn about them. Like, I just want to stick to I want to stick to my truth.
We got a stubborn woman on our hands right here.
We got a what?
We got a stubborn woman.
I am a little bit of a stubborn girl.
I'm not, so I'm going to teach you.
Ignorance is bliss in certain instances. You know what I'm saying?
I fear that.
What? You fear I'm going to get canceled with that statement?
No, that you may be a little too stubborn with this. Because one thing about Ari, when she sticks to her, she believes what she believes. And down to her core, which is not a bad thing.
Okay, this is the first one. Oh, and I just don't want to learn about it. I don't want to know what the difference is. Okay, so this is confession one. Oh. I literally, and I'm not kidding, I do not know the difference between pickleball and tennis, period. And I honestly don't care. I don't care to know. And here's the thing. When I see people play pickleball, they have a racket. Two thing right there in the middle, they're on a court. Tennis?
Same thing.
Same thing. The only thing that's different is the size of it.
The paddles, yeah.
Just the size of I don't know.
Oh, their paddles are different because I recently come to realize that too. I do want to know the difference though because my sister started playing pickleball and I was like, what's the difference? But then I saw the size in paddles and I was like, okay, but I still don't understand the difference.
Yeah, and honestly, I'm good with that. I don't need to know that's different. I don't need to know.
I'm going to learn how to play pickleball.
Okay.
Maybe this weekend, I'll let you know.
I'll learn how to play tennis. You learn
I know how to play tennis.
Okay. I'll learn how to play pickleball. You play tennis, and we see if it's the same game.
Okay.
That's how we'll figure it out.
Okay, because I don't know what the hype about pickleball is. Tennis is hard, so I tend to steer from it because my shoulder hurts.
Oh,
I can never hit it straight.
Her knee and her shoulder.
Girls.
She got one thing that her knee.
Take your joint medicine, okay? Anyway,
sick.
But it's because I can't hit the tennis ball. I used to play Wii tennis, and I was so good. I think I threw my shoulder out once. Yeah. I got way into Wii games. What happened to Wii games?
I miss Wii. And literally the other day, I was like, can we order a Wii? I want to order a Wii. I want to do Just Dance or whatever it's called.
Let's order a Wii. I would love to get in some tennis.
That would literally cure my childhood trauma.
And then when it's like a rainy day, we can just play Wii.
Oh my God, that's so fun.
What are you doing? You want to play Wii? Let's do that. Okay.
Come up. I don't have a lot of so this is an ongoing list. It's a running list. I'm gonna keep writing in it, but I have just one more. Sorry, I'm sweating.
Stretch my legs.
Gotta figure this out. One more confession.
Okay, go.
So I know the term is trash can. Like I know it's called a trash can.
Oh God.
But
oh God.
Every time, and I don't forcibly say it. It just rolls off the tongue. Every time I'm talking about a trash can, I say trash canned.
Trash canned?
Like the trash can is over there with a D.
No.
I just say it like
the trash can to can.
Oh, just throw it away the trash can. Period. Like nothing else.
Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna help her fix this because this grammatically is not correct.
Grammatic. I'm sweating now. Every time I get
heat.
Wait, like literally every time I get passionate about something, I start sweating.
Oh, she's passionate about this trash can.
Well,
because
it's just like it's something that just rolls off the tongue. The trash.
No, it don't. What
me.
Tongue? Because trash canned. That doesn't even sound right.
But you don't understand. Like I've said it to you, and you've never corrected me.
It's
not a forcible D at the end. It's not trash can. Duh. I'm just like, oh, just throw it away in the trash can.
Okay, now I hear it, but before I've never heard it.
Because I'm saying
yeah.
Because I told you that's what I said, but
trash
before that
canned.
you wouldn't think anything of
it.
Also, confession. She said she doesn't have any confessions. You have a confession.
What?
Say it.
What? I don't even know what she's talking about.
After our last podcast about the tampon debate.
Oh, okay. So, you know what? That stirred up so much controversy. And you guys, we're all just women out here, okay? We're all just living life. And I don't think that it was needed to be that serious.
Oh, the way that I got wished death upon.
Yeah.
Fatherless behavior is my favorite comment that I've ever gotten.
I had to screenshot that because I was like,
that one's like my wallpaper. I wanna frame that in my room.
I'm gonna tell my dad that on Father's Day.
Literally all because of a tampon. Sorry, I'm speaking over you, Bucarina. You have the floor.
Why, thank you. It's about time. Mine doesn't.
It's about time is crazy.
I'm just kidding. I'm getting sassy. Anyway, yeah. After that, I went and flushed my tampon for the first time, and I haven't done it since.
Okay. Wait, we need to preface. Why haven't you done it since?
Because I was off my period, and I also am not gonna start doing that. I'm sorry.
Why?
I can't. The pipes. I am with the
She
plumbers
talked
on
about
this.
I'm being
the
stubborn.
Pipes. The pipes. So I'm sorry, I won't do it. We will have to die on this hill.
Anyways, the last YouTube video, we didn't call her sisters because like we knew they were all gonna say that.
Oh.
Tell me why they watched the video. They call her Sav. What are you doing?
Yeah.
You're flushing her mom. You're not flushing. You're throwing away your tampons.
Yeah, I have a very few. I have my circle's small now because everyone lied to me my whole life. So it's okay, but we just have cultural differences.
We will just die on different hills.
Oh, we will because
we sure will.
And
I will not
okay.
be putting that in the trash can.
And I will not be flushing in the trash can.
I will not be putting blood in the trash can.
What confessions do I have?
Besides the fact that you flush, I just want to I want you to soak on that a little bit more. That was not a pun.
So
you threw away you flushed your tampon. I'm so proud. I know, don't wish death upon me, but
yeah, you guys are gonna really come for her for this. Okay, let's just relax. It ain't that serious.
It really isn't.
Yeah. So after I was on my period that time, obviously, and I was like, let me just try it. So I just went scoop.
She's trying.
And then
Did it feel liberating? Did you feel
No, I was...
did you feel like a bad girl?
Honestly, it was like an experiment for me. I was just like, let me just see. Because what... And I know everyone's saying, you need to do a lot for the pipes to burst. Everyone has their theories. But I think of the pipes. I think of that. And I flushed it. My toilet's already wonky, though. You literally have to hold it
yeah, you have a weird toilet.
And then it'll flush. So I'm sitting there for 10 seconds holding it. But yeah, I really just... It was more of an experiment. I'm not changing my ways on that, so...
Okay. I just think, you have a strong hold on pipes.
I don't know why.
And I'm just going to let you be passionate about that because it's good to be passionate about something in your life.
And the pipes are what I'm passionate about.
And I love that. And honestly, I think you should, dip your toe into maybe, plumbing or something. That would be
a
really
plumber.
Good... But maybe you should do it because I feel like that you would be very passionate about that job.
How dare she? How dare she? Don't call me when your pipes are burst.
Honestly,
in your trash can.
It's okay. I'll just call it. I'm just gonna say something I can't say that.
No, you can't.
No.
I'm gonna tell him not to answer too.
You know I was gonna say that. I thought you were gonna get mad at me if I said that.
I'm gonna be like, don't pick up that phone call. We know why she calling.
No. Those were my confessions. It's an ongoing list. There will be more next week. But yeah, so
my confession is I have a shark tracker on my phone.
Okay, did I say this in this podcast or the last one?
I don't know.
So we did a podcast before this, and we were like, oh, this is a dud, so we redid it. I don't know if I said it in this one or the last one. Oh my God, I'm repeating myself. But Sav's lore right now is shark. It's her new personality. She's obsessed with sharks.
All my friends know that I love Shark
every
Week.
Conversation leads back to a shark.
Okay, I just am ever since I was younger, I've been fascinated but terrified by sharks. And so we all know about the Florida fiasco with the shark attacks, right?
No,
I have a couple theories. Oh,
you gotta let the people know.
Okay, so there's a fiasco right now, a shark frenzy, if you will, around Florida. I don't know which part. I'm not a Floridian, whatever they call you guys, but there was 2 shark attacks within 2 or 3 within an hour of each other.
Period.
Unheard of, and I think one girl was in critical condition. I don't know. I don't want to speak on the logistics, but it's all I think about is sharks right now. And I have a tracker, and I am tracking some sharks. They're all along the East Coast right now. I mean, I'm sure there's some.
And tell them how many times you get into the ocean.
No, I used to be in the ocean all
right
the
now,
time.
Right now.
I haven't gone to the beach.
So there's the lore.
Because right now I'm a little terrified. I'm not gonna lie.
Here's the thing. This is where the shark arenas live.
I know, but the thing is, in Florida right now, the amount that are so close to the shore is honestly kind of crazy. Like, there's so many. There's something happening in the ocean.
They're migrating. They're taking a road trip. They didn't want to live where they were. They're trying a new home.
Something's happening. I think it's there's a megalodon.
That'd be so cool. That would literally.
I think there is. There has to be something else out there.
That would be so cool.
We haven't even experienced all of that.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
Let me get off my shark talk because I will literally.
I'm telling you guys, every conversation leads back to a shark with this girl right here. Like, she's on her shark lore. What's my lore right now? Like, I'm kind of a country girl these days.
A country, and I feel like you're on a nut lore.
I'm in a nut.
She's like, you want a Brazil nut? No, thank you. They're good though.
2 Brazil nuts a day for selenium. She bought magnolias. She bought macadamia nuts the other day to put in little cookies.
Oh, those are good. I might make them again.
Good. No, girl, I ate the whole pack, not the whole one, but.
Oh, no macadamia cookies.
No, you will be making no. Thank you. I ordered some almonds.
Oh, yum.
Yum.
I feel like in my baking and shark lore right now too, because I'm baking something new.
You're giving housewife that like loves to look at you're in your housewife era.
Thank
and
you.
You're like your news is.
Oh.
And your news, like, you know how they always like to watch the news? Your news is your shark.
Yes, I have the shark app called Ocean Arc.
Oh, you just said it. You've already said it.
Get it? We could track them together.
We're leading back to the sharks. Okay, guys, this is what we're going to do is we're all going to track the sharks together. Anytime you see a shark tracked.
Let me know.
No. Oh. Just know that you're linked to Sav because she's already looked.
Yeah.
She knows
Day and night, baby.
I love a good shark. And honestly, I thought about this the other day. I would rather get eaten by a shark than an alligator, period.
Girl, you know why? It's because we watched Roadhouse.
Oh, I think we talked about this. We did. We talked about this in the last podcast.
Yeah. I would like to stay alive. I don't want to be eaten by anything. Thank you. I have a confession. These are my confessions. And I know we just talked about them. But
give me it.
I don't sleep with underwear at night. Do you?
I'm strong on this one. And here's why. She told me this the other day. And it's a little shock to the system. And here's why. If I don't sleep with undies, what?
I feel like I know what you're going to say.
I just have really bad dreams.
Oh, I was not expecting that.
What did you think I was going to say?
Girls are always scared that something's going to crawl up.
Oh, no,
and nothing is down.
You know what I'm scared of crawling up is a spider into my mouth.
That's not true. I feel like
spiders that's... 8 spiders in your lifetime.
No, I think that's debunked. I don't think that's real.
Okay, well, let me get into my thing. It's every single time I've slept naked. I slept naked, like fully naked. I have dreams that I'm naked in my school, in a church, out in public. I'm naked, fully naked. It's the worst dream ever.
Buns out, right?
I wake up in sweats. Like I wake up like, and then I just learned like never to do it. And then like if I ever just do it, it's the same. Like that just happens. I have to sleep in undies. I have to.
So if you naked down there, you having naked dreams. That's crazy.
Yeah, but they're bad dreams. Like,
I wonder why that is. Do you feel like you're not covered?
Yeah, I just don't feel. I feel exposed.
Yes. So in your dreams, you're exposed, and so it's like intellectual. Exposed. Like you're exposed. You're exposing your darkest secrets because you're naked down here, and so you're naked in your dreams. Do you see what I'm saying? We're getting into this.
I see it, therapist.
I'm getting into my therapy. This is my degree is for.
Pivot. Scratching plumber. We're going into therapy.
Yeah, therapy. So I think that is why that you're having the dreams and feeling the way that you're feeling.
Tell me why you sleep just naked.
Raw dog down there?
You raw dog it in your bed.
Well, I mean, I have shorts on because.
Okay, wait. We can't just skim past that. She sleeps with no underwear, but she sleeps with shorts on. That seems so uncomfortable to me.
I'm sorry, but my pajama shorts are very comfortable. And I sleep like this because I've heard many times you're supposed to let it breathe. You're covered. It's all covered all day with whatever underwear you have, so with your bathing suit, with your
walk
gym
around
shorts.
With undies on.
Huh?
So you're not commando during the day?
No, I can't be commando during the day.
Why? If you're commando at night?
Because at night I'm just sleeping. Like, what if I have a slip? Like, why would I wear commando with jeans? That would hurt so bad. Or like I can't wear commando with workout stuff because when you get too sweaty, you can get like an infection.
Okay.
I'm very sensitive down there, so I know all the things, okay? So, as your older sister, you need to let it breathe. You need to let it breathe.
Unless you're gonna like
she needs air.
Apnea, do something to change my dreams. It is gonna suffocate because I will not be sleeping without undies.
And you know what? That's okay. Because I think it's, again, with the whole tampon flush. I don't know. Well, it's not that serious because you can do whatever you want, honestly. But I just do it because I feel like I want to breathe, and I want her to just be free and breathe.
Yeah, I love that. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about that text.
Don't forget that text.
We shouldn't have looked at that text, guys.
But that's my confession because, and I want to know what other people do.
Yeah, what do you guys do? What if
I've heard people going commando at the gym, and I did that once, and it got too musty, dusty.
It's giving
like
camel.
musty down there.
Camel Thor.
Yeah. I have another confession.
What?
No, you have a confession.
I do?
Yes.
What is it?
Ari's never had a bloody nose.
Oh.
Not in her 23 years of living has blood drip down.
I'm
11 over here because I've had too many bloody noses, okay?
I'm health and wellness.
I used to think something was wrong with me.
You're 11, girl. Oh, that's what you said. That's what you meant by that. I thought you meant like your age.
She's
I'm a little slow right now.
You hot too. She's burning up.
I'm overheating right now.
Girl, look at these sculpted arms. Dang. I was not expecting that. Okay.
Period.
Get it, girl.
Anyways, yeah, I don't know. But what I do have is a heart murmur. I'll one up it. That's not wrong with me, but that's wrong with me.
How did you figure this out? Were you born with it?
Yeah. It's not serious. It's not like detrimental. Also, this like sitting like this hurts my back.
Yeah.
Like guys, can I lounge?
I know someone that has their heart on the other side of their chest.
Cool.
And they weren't supposed to live, but guess what? He's living.
Guys,
My pants are, speaking of, my pants are high waters. Do you know what the Texans call it? Flooding. Huh?
I just want to say really quick because I can't flush over what just happened. You said that the guy had a.
He has his okay. So our heart's on the right? Pledge of Allegiance. The heart's here.
But his heart's
on the other side.
But you said his heart was on the other side, and you pointed to your heart.
I know I did.
I thought
wrong.
that was just silly. Also, your legs are so short, and I love it.
I'm 5'1". I went to the doctors, and I thought I was 5'2".
Oh,
I'm a firm 5'1". Girl, no, I got that 1 foot on me. 1 inch. I mean,
she always will. Her thing is like, no, I got the foot on me. Like she's got a 5'1".
I'm a 5'1", and don't ever say it wrong again.
I sure will not, girl. I feel like this is a little weird.
I have to. My legs are hurting over there.
My back hurts. Tell me your experience about your bloody nose.
I used to have a bloody nose for a period of time when I was younger. Every night for, I would say like a year. And I thought something was wrong with me because I saw on videos like when I was younger, like people having bloody noses and then they had like a disease. And I was so scared. I'm not even kidding you. I would have them sometimes for 2 hours at night. But I lived in such a dry area.
I'm about to ask you a really offensive question.
It had to be that. To ask me.
You're going to be so mad at me. Because
one thing about Ari.
What?
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
I'm either so wrong or I'm just like a little right.
She's probably wrong. Tell me, Mama.
I don't want to. I'm going to sound dumb. Never mind.
Say it. No. I'm here to educate you on bloody noses.
What age did you get a phone?
6th grade, and it was a Nokia, and it was just like this.
They
only had texting. If we went on the internet, backspace, we couldn't get on.
Okay, that was my question.
Yeah.
Did you have internet?
No.
Did the internet exist when you were younger?
Yes, but on our phones, we couldn't.
I thought you were going to get mad.
The internet? Girl, I was at my friend's house going on MySpace because I couldn't get on MySpace. Okay.
I just didn't know when the internet was, when it
We had MSN, AOL. MySpace.
AOL. Okay, ready? I'm about to say what I think it is.
I probably don't even remember.
Oh,
go ahead.
Everyone.
But yeah, and I would, I don't remember, but yeah.
Okay, yeah.
My first phone was a little gold Nokia, And my dad gave it to me because I got a 4.0 in 6th grade. And he was like, okay, we're going to practice with this. And I was like, okay. I was a mess because he gave me that phone to tell me where he was at picking us up from school. And I got so confused on where he was picking us up and stressed with this phone. I started crying, and then I never had it. And then I got it taken away because I couldn't handle it. And I would literally play Snake on there, like beep, beep,
I got
beep,
a little
beep.
BlackBerry. It was pink.
I've always wanted a BlackBerry, never had one. It was giving corporate, like.
Yeah, I was a corporate girl. I was a
At
corporate
what
girl.
age?
At the ripe age of like 7. Girl, I had it maybe 8.
7.
I don't know if it was
phone?
I don't know if it was a BlackBerry, the first one, but I played soccer. My mom wanted to make sure I was good, girl.
Dang.
We had those stalkers at that church at school, because it was huge.
That's crazy. A BlackBerry?
Yeah.
I never knew how to work them. I always wanted a Sidekick too. It was like,
Imagine these thumbs with those little keyboard. Speaking of dreams, though, having bad dreams. So I had a dream last night. And my dreams are really way too real. Honestly, like, I love dreaming. There's never been a night I don't dream. I always dream.
I love dreaming.
I love dreaming. I just escape reality, and
She's a
I'm
dreamer.
And yeah, I love being in a different reality.
It's giving Peter Pan.
However, last night my dream took it a little too far. It got a little nasty on me, not in that way. But you know what it did do is I had a dream that everyone hated me. Like, I had a dream that I was like the villain, and I'm not in my villain era. I'm not in my villain arc.
I don't think you ever could be.
But specifically, the person that hated me was you.
Across the hall.
And across the hall, I was scared to come out to the kitchen this morning because I was like, I'm not kidding, guys, and I'm not like this. Like, I'm not a nonchalant girl. Like, I really sat let me just paint you the picture. I'm not kidding. I woke up and I sat up in my bed and I was like,
No.
I'm not, hold on. I was like, I didn't say this out loud, but I thought in my head, man, everyone hates me. And I was like, I don't even want to go outside my room. Like, Sav is like so annoyed with me. Like, she doesn't like me. Like, we got in a fight. And I was like, oh, this sucks. Like, I just remember being like, oh, this sucks.
I hate that feeling.
And then, like, literally, it was a 2-minute thought of that. Like, that's a long
That's a long time.
That's a long while that I thought you didn't like me. And then I was like, oh my God.
She's showing a little too much.
And then I was like, oh, hey, girl, you dreamed it.
Yeah.
You sure did dream it. And I went out and I got my coffee and everything was fine. I actually texted her this morning and I was like, girl, I really thought we were in a fight.
No, because that's really sad.
It is sad. I really was like, it was nothing I can do about it either. I woke up and I was like accepting the fact that everyone didn't like me.
She's like, all right, let's get this day started. I'm not going to go outside at all.
Let's get this day started. I'm the villain. My new era.
I hate that. I hate when dreams are so real. A lot of my dreams have come true, though. Like, I found out, like, someone was cheating on me through a dream.
Yeah.
A dream confirmed it. I found out friends were being weird through dreams. Like, it's kind of crazy. I had a weird dream last night that we were demolishing this house. And I was, like, helping people get out of it. And then I was, like, recording the demolition happen. And I was like, wow, good demolition. Am I in my construction era? Maybe that means I'm going to build a house. I was literally helping people get through. Like, the house was starting to fall, and I was like, okay, I'm going back to my therapy era because I'm like, okay, what does this mean? I feel like dreams mean something. Not every dream. But I remember, like, getting people out of the house, and, like, the house was, like, falling, and I was, like, holding the house on my back.
Okay, so you're like...
I'm a strong woman.
You're a strong woman.
I'm a strong woman. I'm helping people walk through life. Okay, this is interesting. Let's unpack this.
Okay, I have a really crazy dream after this.
Okay, there's not much to unpack besides
I
was helping people through.
There was nothing that you were going to unpack, so I was going to go in with that dream.
And then we was videoing the demolition, but wow.
One time, one of my dreams led to an investigation.
I love a good investigation.
No, like legally. I almost put people behind bars.
I remember.
I literally cannot give literally any detail to this.
She signed an NDA.
I will no, it's just basically, I'll just generalize it. So there was this thing that happened, like really, really, really bad thing, like really bad thing that happened. Okay.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
2 weeks before this really, really bad thing happened, like well known on the news, everything. And this is like, I'm like, it's in my, I can't even say that.
No, don't say it.
I'm not even gonna say that. But I'm like in it somehow. That's all I'll say. I'm in the story. I'm like in the situation. Anyways, 2 weeks before it, I had this dream that this happened, that this was going to happen, and it happened. And I had 2 pictures in my head of the people that did it. And one of them I've known.
Okay.
And the other one, never seen in my entire life. Okay.
That's weird.
So this thing happens, and then I go and I like visit whatever, something. I can give no details.
Yeah, no.
And then I see this second man that I've never seen in my entire life. I saw him.
Okay.
And I was like, he was in my dream. And I was like, this is crazy telling you to say. So I told someone, and I was like, I had this dream, and I had a feeling right when I woke up that I was supposed to tell someone. And she was like, okay. So it went through the thing, and
the grapevine.
People were investigating, and there was a whole like search moment, and it's still unknown. They don't know what happened at all.
I was gonna say, did it come out to be true?
No, I wish, honestly.
You're Sherlock Holmes over here.
No, it literally is still an unknown. Like, the case is not closed, and I'm like, let me investigate, because I feel like I know what I saw. And never.
How long ago?
This was years ago. And never once have I ever dreamed about this place, these people, entirety of my life. And like 2 weeks before this thing happens, like I dream about the exact thing happening and seeing 2 people.
So we don't know which person it was.
No, we don't know.
They're
anything.
still investigating both?
I think they're not investigating anything anymore, but the case is still, it's just a mystery. It was left to be a mystery.
This is a cold case, so Ari, go back to sleep, and we're going to solve this. Thank you.
Good night, guys.
I love a good cold case, but you know what I love better than that? A solved case.
Me too. You know what I love? I don't love a cold case. Solve it. One thing that I need you to do is solve it. That's your job.
Well, we need you to solve it, so go back to bed.
And I want to, but they weren't believing. They saw validity in what I had to say, and then the second that
no facts came,
then they were like, "Ari, you're sleeping too much. Wake up."
No, but the fact that there's some truth. I feel like maybe not at the time or now, but something's gonna come from it. I believe that.
I believe it
because there's no reason you're gonna dream something that specific with those 2 people and nothing come of it.
And you know what? It's on film, and I told you. So if this does happen, I'm gonna be like, guys, it was
remember
me.
that it was her.
Me. It wasn't me that did it.
It was little Ari Simons. Okay.
It was me that dreamed.
She dreamed a dream.
Yes, I sure did.
Actually, I can't wait. I'm glad this is documented, because when it all unfolds, you're gonna see us on 60 Minutes Lifetime. And we're going to be talking about it.
You know what? I've also like had this really strong inkling, which I kind of shunned it away, that I'm going to be on like something like that, like a Netflix, where they interview me. But I'm like, no, I don't like it, because it means something bad will happen. Right. And then I'm getting interviewed for it.
No, I can see it a couple ways, actually. But I won't say it on screen.
Yeah, don't. Because I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, I can see it a couple ways. What do you feel for me, though?
All I know is I'll do it. You got to pay me a pretty penny. I know a lot, and I'll do it for a pretty penny. Thank you.
She said, I got it all stored here.
I got it stored. It's the trunk. No, I'm kidding.
I can see. I know. I see a few things.
We're not going to debrief
Some networks need to reach out to me, because maybe we could work on something for Miss Girl.
Oh,
Don't worry, I got your back and all this.
Period.
I'm gonna make something happen.
Now,
she's gonna be on the big screen.
What I see for you, can I be honest? Or are we gonna cut it out?
Honesty hour.
I feel like there's gonna be a shift in Sav's life. And I mean that in like the best way. Okay, like not like a weird way or anything, but I feel like a lot of good is happening. Yay. And I just feel like there's like, but like not like thinking too into it or pinpointing what it's gonna be, because then you get your hopes up and everything.
Yeah.
But I do feel like, as much as like we're soulmates and like we live together and we have so much fun and we're best friends, I do feel like the era of this is like gonna sadly leave us, and I'm really sad about it. But like, it's how life is, you know?
Yeah. I started reading again, and I have never been a huge fan of Matthew McConaughey. Is that how you say his name?
Yes.
Not that I didn't like him. I liked him in the rom-coms and his movies, but Ari had this book, and she's like, you need to read this. I'm almost finished with that book. I barely started. It's so good.
It is so good.
I see him in such a different light. I like want to meet him now.
It's called Green Light. He's my celebrity crush. He's always been. He's my hall pass. He's everything. I literally cut a page.
I know.
Out of
I
that
got
book.
to that page last night.
I'll let you read it. Go to my wall and read it. It's the best. Like, it is so good. You need to read it.
Okay,
I'll send you a pic. But like, that book is amazing. Green Light by Matthew McConaughey came out years ago. But
the stuff the way that he talks about and how he lives his life, one is so fearless. Two, like, he trusts himself so much, which I want to get to that point where I just trust myself.
Yeah.
Like, okay, in one of the scenes well, first of all, he got into acting randomly, so randomly, and turned out he's amazing. But he had a dream that he was in the Amazon River and something happened, whatever. You know what he does? The man gets up, goes to the Amazon the next day. Like, just like that. And just like, he needed to see that for himself. But the fact that he just trusts himself so much.
Yeah, it's inspiring.
It's so inspiring. I've never felt so inspired. So thank you, Matthew.
Well, I want to get back into I used to read like 4 books a week. Yeah. I had a lot of time on my hands. I have a lot of books out there that I'm telling her that she needs to read. But I love the books that are, like, I guess, biography.
Yeah, because you do have a lot of autobiographies.
One by Viola Davis you should read after this.
Oh, okay. I like her.
It's just super, like, you see where they came from and, like, what it took to get to where they are. And then how they are right now. And it's really inspiring.
It is, because when you think of actors and, like, people in the industry, you never think that of where they come from or how they got there or how hard it was or they fell into it. But, man, just reading his stuff, I'm just like, oh my gosh, you really fell into this, and you're amazing at it. So I don't know, I feel so inspired, guys. Maybe I'll start my acting career at the ripe age of 30.
At my big age.
At my big age. But you know what? There are some people who started at like 40. So let me just get some lessons.
Oh my word, you literally, I don't like that you like can't pursue your dreams when you're like 80. You
totally can. I think I've recently learned that in the last like 5 years. But if you take an acting class, I'm gonna go with you.
That's what
I
want to
take a shot and go, but I will go.
I used to be an actress.
She was on a commercial, ladies and gentlemen.
I actually wasn't.
Oh.
I auditioned. Oh. I was signed with an agency, and all she did was put me on Nerf for Nothing commercials. And
Nerf for Nothing, that's what I think of.
Hasbro. And I, as a 12-year-old talking like this, like, I didn't book any of those. Also, like, I wanted to be in, like, freaking Hunger Games, bro. Like, I don't want to be in all this. So I was not passionate about that. But
you should do it.
I've always wanted to act. It's always been my passion. Like, I want to do that so bad. And I want to take classes again, but it's scary.
I'll go with you. I'll take a drink. I'll take a shot.
But the thing is, now
I'm scared, though.
They do, like, Zoom. No. They do Zoom classes.
No, put me in front. No, don't. But
I like the intimate ones, and like there's like 5 people in the class, and then like you go up there, and like it's just one of those things like you have to realize everyone's doing it. Yeah. So everyone, like, in theory looks stupid, like pretending to be someone else, but like that's what you're there for.
It is, but then I would think like I am not good at this. But reading Matthew McConaughey's book, the way he would prep for a part, he was like, I am that person. I am that man. And he literally got into, they would play like, I think it was like called method acting, but he would literally act like he was that person. And I'm like, I can do that.
Yeah. And I feel like you have to start somewhere, and you don't know. You've never taken the class. When I first started, I probably know nothing, but by the end of it, I could cry with a monologue.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's practice. Like 1 week, we are a person.
Okay. I'm so down. This is like my dream. This is my dream.
I'm trying to think of her name. You're Betty Cooper. What's the girl from Riverdale?
Who is Betty Cooper?
Oh, she don't even know Riverdale, girls.
Girl, Riverdale. I don't watch that.
Riverdale kind of got crazy, but it was good. But okay, I can see that. We should do something in the living room one day. And I worked like a dog day and night.
That's Viola Davis. That's my girl.
That's her.
She's like my favorite actress. Her, Kerry Washington, and
Kerry gets down.
Jennifer Lawrence. Jennifer Lawrence is what made me. Jennifer Lawrence and Matthew McConaughey made me go into acting classes, because I was like, I want to be an actress. When I saw Hunger Games, I was like, I want to be an actress. I saw Interstellar, I was like, I want to be an actress or actor.
He is just so good. Now I look at him in such a different light. Y'all need to read that book, because I'm not even kidding you. It shifted something in me. I am a new woman because of Green Lights.
And that is that on that, honestly.
So we'll see you next week with our monologue prepared.
Yeah. We'll open it with a monologue. And maybe I'll get Sav to cry.
Oh, you probably can.
Oh, period.
I can cry on cue. Thank you.
Thank you. Alrighty, guys. Illy and Millie.
Bye.
Bye.